Welcome to today's Choke Point, brought to you by Online Trading Academy. Had a few questions recently, including one from my colleague Dave Ross of Seattle's Morning News on KIRO Radio, asking me when are they going to finish the flyway tracks over the top of I-90 for the expansion of light rail to the east side. If you haven't driven over there lately, there's a giant gap between where the track comes up out of the middle of the roadway there as it gets off the East Channel Bridge, and it's got to go over to Bellevue Way to continue north into Bellevue. There's a giant gap in that right over the westbound lanes of I-90. Dave was wondering, well, geez, we've had this viaduct closure. Are they going to have to close I-90 significantly to finish that path over the freeway? I went out there and visited it this week, and I took a look and talked to the people from Sound Transit. And here's what's really cool. You've probably seen those videos out there of those bridge building machines. They kind of go out and they build the bridge as they go and move across. That's exactly what they're using on I-90 for this light rail project over to the east side. It's called a traveler, or at least that's what Sound Transit calls. It builds 12 feet section of this elevated track, and then it moves out, builds more, moves out. And it turns out that at about March, they should be finished with about halfway over the top of I-90. They're going to need one night, that's it, to close the westbound lanes to remove that traveler and then put it on the other side so it can come from the Bellevue side over I-90 and join. In November, when that's finished, they'll have one night of a full closure. So think about that. They're putting a giant structure over the top of I-90, and right now they're only going to close the freeway in the westbound direction 2 nighttime closures. It's a lot better than I was expecting and a lot better than Dave was anticipating as well. So that's the update on that. They're also going to start laying track across the bridge later this summer. So we're on track to get light rail over to the Bellevue area by 2023. And this Choke Point is brought to you by our friends at Online Trading Academy.